Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, starting off with some job quests, then part 6 of Stormblood. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so to start, we are going to be doing some job quests to unlock the Paladin class. So now, and also hopefully, oh yeah. Okay. And steps of Null, steps of Thal. Sorry about the background noise, guys. Nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, today's stream started off with some one. Now we're doing some Final Fantasy 14. What the? The heck? Movement. Oh, for some reason it was thinking I was holding Alt when I wasn't. Okay. Paladin's Pledge. Lulu Tizu wishes to share with you some exciting news. Oh, there you are, Wolf Mage. Perfect timing. I've just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember, you heard this from me, the Sultan Sworn Elite are sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan Sword have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer tracked elite, then you had no chance to learn the arts. And competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed. Let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Uldan Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more Dagdu, no more Colosseum, just languishing about in the palace all day polishing plate mail. That's why this news is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the sworn or any nonsense either. This is a golden, no, a platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let's this slip through your fingers and regret you will be your just desserts. You need to get you need to go to the Royal Promenade in the hosting strip. Find find the captain of the Sworn Elite. Jan Lanes is his name, and tell him how you're just dying to become a paladin. And we're going to quickly hide our in this queue so I don't accidentally follow that. Jeez, the lag. Maybe if I put my fan pad underneath my laptop, it will stop lagging because heat. My laptop is getting hot, so that's probably what's causing the okay. Let's see, I need chamber of rules. Hopefully the cooldown causes my laptop to stop bugging out. Probably should have put it on earlier. Yes, I'm Jan Lanes, member of the Sultan's Sworn Elite and servant to Ul'dahn Sultanate. Unless my instincts deceive me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good sir. Wolf Mage, a fine name. I bid you welcome to this salt and salute your noble resolve, but if you spare me if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. Paladins swear allegiance to the Ul'dahn Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. Sellswords, gladiators, and others of their ilk would wield their blade for themselves, but a paladin serves the greater good. You understand me? The battle arts that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks of the Saltathorn, for nigh on 600 years. Of those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guard, the knight, and the knights. We are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills with a peer. But the glory of the Sultan's Horn, well, much of it is to be buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were, and the Sultana turns to sell swords to defend her palace. All this because of one traitor, no, because of one blot of dishonor, left by one who shall not be named, and because of him, we have been forced to seek the help of a able-bodied adventurers, and here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan's Horn, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have the metal, and you are worthy of the honor. In the ruins to the south of El Amigo, you will find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flame. Slay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Return and present to me their ash as proof of your deed. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal of your heart and the steel of your blade. Why is it the sound keeps coming out? I'm gonna go get some liquid refreshment before we proceed. Liquid refreshment. Liquid refreshment. Well, I would have, but yeah, I did. Okay, back to the stream. makes you look like you're done with the world, of course. Iron Brazier. Ashcan Hearts. Use. If you are in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a pretender seeking the secrets of the Paladin arts. But make no mistake, simply learning Paladin swordplay does not make you a Paladin, nor does the armor you wear, or the status you claim. I am just another among free paladins, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit. Lift the visor that blinds, and find the true paladin path of the paladin. Here, you will be returning to the captain, yes, and give him this crystal. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I once knew. My eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true. Devote yourself to the way and become a beacon of light. Time to use the fun way to return to town. Baku's. Wait, did my stream freeze? Okay, no it didn't, it's just my phone was being weird. I don't have encoding today. Dang it. second, I am putting my hair back in a ponytail. Oh, fruit whistle. And this is going to give me the ability Spirit Within. Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Villagingo to the battle and defeat them and return with proof of your deed. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you have defeated the undead. You have shown that your heart is true and your sword is metal. I have no doubt you will prove to be an attentive pupil. That is well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost is this. You are a paladin now, and a custodian of tradition ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master. Instead, he travels land, and in every place takes up the cause of the unarmed and defenseless. You swear fealty not to a lord, but to yourself. You are noble amongst enemies. You have taken the first steps on a new path, and you have earned the right to bear the paladin soul. The soul of the paladin. Upon its surface are the deeds of paladin who have turned. He who bears it commands the respect of all knights. Muhammad's bank, you already possess a pistol, and you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin who told you to hand it to me. Where is this pistol of his make? I demand you show it to me once. Curse him. He has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of the paladin, but it is disgraced and impure. It was stolen from the Sultan's lord. The man who gave you this soul pistol is the very traitor of whom I have been seeking his many moons. He is an oathbreaker who bent the knee to the alms and who swore allegiance to his word, but then single-handedly sullied our and trampled it underfoot until it was lost. Perhaps for how dare give counsel to honor on the way out on his way. This soul is in. This soul is salt. We must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may spare is where is that which is bestowed by a captive assault. That traitor is the assaulting this still less I count him by giving you his soul. He insulted not only brother but perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules are nothing more than a nuisance, but go through regions long and short, our forebears in the Soldier's Horde have preserved the rituals and traditions, and we are duty bound to uphold even if men and women within our own ranks scorn them as wrongs. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Soldier's Horde a couple of times, though I did not ask for this honor. I have bent my knee to this assault honor and sworn fealty, and I will fight to restore honor and name. You wield a skilled blade, but more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must self-marshal your resources and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, and you are a paladin now, and honor binds you to as surely as that. The next paladin quest will be available from Gen Lanes upon reaching level 35.
What?
Yay.
A large ISP with no children.
Is he going to Wendy's? No, I happen to have.
No.
Yeah, I'm asking if he's going to Wendy's, because I happen to have this that I use to get a Frosty anytime someone buys Wendy's. Quickly equip that Soul of the Paladin. And I have to redo my hotbars. 1 second. Luckily, some of them are in the right place. Not all. And we'll shield off. That goes here. Fighter flight. Total eclipse. Import goes here. Mage of Flown. Okay, those are right. We'll have to figure out where these go in a moment. to now to figure out where Spirit Within goes. By quickly opening my files. And pictures. And screenshots. I think it should be right here. And basically I have screenshots of my skills, where they go, that I took from my main character. Nope, that's Dark Knight. Good holiday. So let's see. Spirit Within goes there, right above. There we go. And that's all the class quests we're gonna do for right now, because we can't do it anymore. So let's go ahead and switch jobs to, let's say, Gunbreaker. No, Gunbreaker is too low level for my Dark Knight? Dark Knight, perfect. Okay, now time to do main story quest. What the heck? That was weird. Discord did a boo-boo-boo, and I don't know why. That was completely erratic. Well, I know, Derek. Like, what the heck? Did Discord get drunk? Yeah, that's basically my reaction. Okay, it's actually my lunch time, so I'm gonna go warm up my lunch. You know the instant noodles chow mein bowls? I have 2 of those. Yeah, I forgot to put it on BRB temper food, but I was getting food. Okay. Now to proceed with the main quest. While I eat my lunch. Go to the docks. There we go. Congratulations, you are now standing Kugane, the western port of Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. So we can get a Heaven's Eye material or some gear that is not better than mine. Obvious choice. Okay. Talk to Alphino. The man from Uldam. Despite traveling halfway around the world, Alphino is in no mood to talk in the sights. Take in the sights. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvalhain, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Fugani. I have no...
Hydrate before you hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate. And I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. However, I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Othard were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Odoma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis likely that Yugiri and Gusetsu were forced to come here for the same reason we were. They must have found a way to Uthard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphinaud. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty, lest you forget. I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carblane, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Despite desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in the large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shiozake hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course, surely you did not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the navigator watch over your and keep you. Right then, to the hostelry. After you. Sorry, I'm eating my lunch while I do this. Nice noodle bowl.
Oh, well?
Yes. Nuns.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
I'm gonna mute myself because voice acting.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh,
1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the seventh dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion! I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Okay, I'm back. Had to throw away my lunch containers right after the cutscene. And you must be Wolf Mage Corwin. Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, Stealer of Hearts, Stealer of... I'm not even gonna read that. If some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. I knew it, and I must say what an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, good sir. I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company office. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way, if you would be so good as to follow me. Everyone, if I can have your attention, please. You are now standing in Ten Kanto. Loosely translated, it means Spirit of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the right which stands over yonder. Is the other right? The design is markedly different from those in Charlian, and yet I trust it functions identical. A diplomat and a scholar will wanderers but never cease. Far Eastern Aetheryte technologies have long and storied traditions. I assure you, this particular example was constructed by Ffxiv, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard the ancestral techniques with which the utmost secrecy. Why does it sometimes pick up the chat box? In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts, attuned, if you like. Where the streets are paved with coping. Hancock would like very much to continue talking. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the Aetheryte. Come, let us move along. The markets are next. I wish they would make it so you could ride your mount in towns. Like, I get the chocobo's not working, but your other mounts? Yes. Hopefully the noise sucked it. No, it's not. We arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane Dori. Kugane, as you are doubtless unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So in this prosperous port where gold fortunes are made, lesser fortunes for Kugane are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite longest. I can't read that word once you learn the language. Huh. Now you're beginning to speak my language. Oh, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Hancock of the Stormblood Trading Company. You are with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Catron, pray allow me to introduce my esteemed guests, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kugane Dori. Your sincerely is ever your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Kaiten of Ngash of the Ffxiv clan. It is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean Guild are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables. Here you will find all of them and more. I've already attuned to these aetherites, which I have shown on screen during one of my recent videos. If we may pause here for a moment. This road leads to the IG Guy. It's the district where the IG or foreigners are permitted to reside. Would this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations. After all, such spats are being strictly forbidden. The Sekizagami punish breaches of peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation, though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. Wait, cut down, then an heir? You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instant when a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay a hand upon a Hikashin artisan in front of a Sekisugami. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. I don't even want to think about that. So as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or you with yourselves in the manner of the tale of the light. L-A-G, L-A-G. L-A-G. Oh, how is myself. But we must carry on. I have yet to show you to the Garlean Council. This man can joke around with the death of a character from ARR that I seriously hated. I completely forgot he jokes around with that. This, as you may have surmised, is the consultant of you-know-who, marked the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different than those you have seen in the West? Where you travel far and wide, you would find that many such veterans variations of it exist, often inspired by local design, all of which goes to show you that even a massive empire seeks to rule all of creation. Seeking to rule all of creation is not without artisan. Have I got any new gear? Hancock seems to be quite pleased with himself, by the grace of Lord Moritu. I hope you enjoy your dinner. There is also much more I could speak of. Those soothing waters of the ocean, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district, but you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company office. Have I attuned to this one? Yes, I have. long last we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble office? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way. Hopefully this next part is voiced because my voice is getting dry. And I am out of water.
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify, then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map. We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy. Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I'm told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
That smile, that creepy smile. Anyhow, I'm gonna go get some water. Okay, I'm back with water. Liquid very fresh one. Anyway, let's talk to the characters before we talk to Alphino. I'm not sure how he imagined our time in the Far East unfolding, but it definitely didn't involve Uldans, and especially not those Uldans still, whatever works, right? He was not exaggerating when he spoke of their ward's efficiency. Whoever wove them did so with communication skills. Oh, this place takes me back. It reminds me of the workshop of an Uldan laboratory I once served. Let's see what I got here. I must confess, I'm an avid collector of all things Far Eastern. See for yourself, I insist. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Lolorito's stead, we must avail ourselves of whatever means are available. Our Alamigo and allies placed their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. Take the savage aim materia, and we'll get a mystery gift from this. Wonder what it is. A good samurai is hard to find. Alphanode is a man with a plan. Of course it's not voice acted. Good thing I got water. It would seem it would seem inefficient for us to venture all out together in search of information on the Yugiri and Kotsetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up, and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operation here. Indeed, Tataru would seem the best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. While she attends to that, we four will begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Jose and I will take those in the southern district of the city, and the two of you can take those in the northern. In anticipation of such an eventuality, I took the liberty of procuring some few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Oh, Ishtola warned me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. Looks like it's you and me. Well, Mage, let's step outside and talk about where to start. Alphanode's sketches are so I don't know how to put it, but they're very well. See for yourself. You may view Alphanode's sketch at any time during this quest by using the relevant item in the key items menu. It looks more like them than they do. Honestly, he could make a living doing this. Sorry. No time for distraction. Why don't we start by visiting Karaku at the on something. What was that? Wait, I don't need to run around. There we go. Someone from all. Burn, cuts, embarrassing crashes. That's not that. That's not that the magical water of Ffxiv's hot spring cannot heal.
I can't wait till judging.
Oh, what's that in your hand? You seek this aura and Rogadin, do you? Thousand apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons or past or present. Please, we all look away from my orders yet to fight our friends. We have our reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion, and we have ever honored their wishes. Only the second Sigami may demand otherwise, and I'm sorry, but there's not I can do. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else. And what about that woman who runs the hostelry? Go to Ffxiv? Kaze, was it? See, the hostelry, they're just... Welcome, traveler. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality, delivered by the day. An Ari Shinobi and a Rogadin samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with some few of my own. If I speak of that which you know, Ejin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the land across the Ruby Sea, the doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet. I see, and you are familiar with the ways of Binkashi, how we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own, indifferent to call. If different and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical, and so Kugani is open to Ijin, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or if I must speak plainly, yes, I can help you, but if I do, I must also oblige the one who asked after you. Are you willing to accept this for equal treatment? If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. Two individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Floofy Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made careful introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains if you like. You've been a great help, Miss Kotokaze. We'll be sure to come back for that find some time. We'd welcome your trustworthiness. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first three, I'll take the rest. We'll meet here when we've finished, alright? Good luck. Closest teleport there is right here. Scratch that. I need to go upstairs to get to that. But I could not help him. We travel slowly between here and Rodsat Pond. It would be an unreasonable detour. It says it's on this level, so it's not a third down. Ah. Oh, I forgot to switch categories when I switched games. Sorry about that.
But welcome to the stream.
Anyway. Fix that. There we go. Thank you for telling me. Passengers, no, we are no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Now we only transport goods. I told this to the samurai and sent him away. The woman, if it's we need you to see. So, that's I'm lucky. Okay, so. She's back at the hostelry. She's flag. There we go. There we go. Up, lag. It's dropped to 4 frames per second. Where's Liz? She's not in there. What the hecky? What the hecky? What the hecky? There she is. She finally spawned. How did it? Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Oh, and we were saved by painting put in holes. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the Savage Aim materia. Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait, I've just remembered something. There was someone on my list I forgot to visit. Kyoto. He's a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. Oh, the punting. The Namazu need to be punted. Punt, Namazu. See, Namazu needs to be punted. When I asked Koto Kaze what Namazu meant, she said it was Ingashin for catfish, and there I was thinking she'd said fisherman. What? Why do you stare? Have you business with me? Let's go. A talking fish? Yes, a talking fish. How very observant of you, Eden. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once, but only if you address me again in the proper manner. Sorry, I've never met. Start again. You're the right. My name is Lise. And this is Floofy. We're looking for some friends of ours. I see. Both these ones I know well. Help them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, but this would not be a problem for you. I could cater a ship this very day. But the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? I didn't think to bring any money, but surely Tataru will let us take whatever we need from the Science coffers, right? We won't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart under cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset on the Ffxiv bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring any gill. Yes. Yes, the dish is also very huntable. I hope you enjoyed your dinner, Xerix. It's about time our luck changed. Alphinoda and the others will be thrilled. Okay, my computer's having trouble running the game anymore, so I'm going to call the stream here. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Until next time, I'll have been Wolfmage 1011.